Hello and welcome to the AI in Public Service Risks and Opportunities program. My name is Paul Verhagen, and together with my colleague Stefan Basman, we will be your guides throughout this course. There are many courses on artificial intelligence available today, and typically they focus on technical details like mathematics and programming. But this course is a little different. We'll be exploring AI's societal implications, particularly its impact on the public sector and what it means for society writ large. We won't be focusing on complex math or programming in this course because it tends to make AI feel inaccessible and abstract, as something that's best left to data nerds and the tech types. Instead, we emphasize your role as participants in society, ensuring you stay at the center of discussions about AI's role and implications. While AI might seem overwhelming, you, as an individual citizen and a member of society, have agency and an important role to play in ensuring AI serves to benefit society. Throughout this course, we will be addressing many different questions. But if there is one thing you take away from this course, it's this. The foundation of society is technology, and therefore, changes in the technological foundation bring about changes in the social fabric and vice versa. Technology can drive changes in human behavior, but humans also assert themselves into technology. To fully unpack this idea, this course is organized into 5 parts. Number 1, what is AI? Defining the basics. 2, AI's benefits, exploring positive use cases and where AI can be beneficial. 3, AI's risk, identifying potential harms and limitations. 4 is ethics and regulation, discussing fairness, responsibility, and regulatory frameworks. And 5 is implications for democracy, analyzing AI's broader impact on societal values and structures. Along the way, many different questions will arise. Some of these, like what is artificial intelligence, have relatively clear answers. Others, like how should we update democracy for the 21st century, don't have a straightforward solution. And it is exactly these questions, without straightforward answers, that we are most interested in. Because the fundamental challenges around AI lie in the political and societal choices we make in the application, not the technology itself. Now, before we dive into AI, let's take a step back and examine how previous technology has fundamentally shaped society. Consider the massive changes things like agriculture, the printing press, and the steam engine have brought to human civilization. They led to the emergence of cities, the spread of ideology, and the industrialization of society. Today, society without smartphones is almost unthinkable, even though the original iPhone was released only 15 years ago. This raises an important point. Technological progress is fast, and it's accelerating. If you think about it, in 1903, the first powered flight was just beginning, and in less than 7 decades, we landed on the moon. In the past century, more has changed in all of human history than all of human history before, and the biggest driver in this has been technological advancement. In the wake of these massive societal disruptions, it is no surprise that governments and public institutions adapt and emerge in response to technology. A nice example of that is when the railroads expanded across the United States in the 19th century, it created the need for standardized time, something we take for granted today. After all, it's extremely difficult to run your trains on a schedule if nobody can even agree on what time it is. It wasn't until 1883 that time became standardized in the United States, and the Netherlands followed as recently as 1909. When you start looking for it, you realize that many of our modern institutions were formed directly to address technological changes affecting our society. The Environmental Protection Agency was founded in response to environmental changes driven by human activity. The Departments of Energy, of Transportation, and the Dutch Data Protection Authority, or Autoriteitspersoonsgegevens, are all examples of this. So, looking forward, we are seeing similar trends in response to digital technology and artificial intelligence, even if we are unsure what form society will take. This is the question that we repeatedly ask ourselves. How do we want to shape society with AI? What is desirable? What is ethical? What is good? What do we consider unacceptable? And crucially, what are we doing it for? Please take a moment and reflect. Does the prospect of technological change frighten or excite you? Maybe you worry it degrades fundamental values in society. Maybe you think change is for the better. Maybe you are somewhere in the middle. I look forward to our journey together through the AI for Public Service Risks and Opportunities program. See you in the next video.